everybody, Brad here. I just wanted to do a quick video and share with you some things that were inspiring to me in the last couple of weeks. The first week in August, I was in Woodstock, Georgia at the Christian Worldview Film Festival. It's a 3-day conference, industry conference, and a 2.5-day film festival where we were able to screen the latest Christian films from everyone from the Kendrick Brothers on down to local filmmakers, which was, really great. And I mentioned the Kendrick Brothers. The Kendrick Brothers are very instrumental in this particular event and give greatly to it, all in time, talent, and treasure. So they are speakers there multiple times, and they're running panel discussions and things like that. You can actually meet them and talk with them. It's great to be there. And there were several other, many other influential filmmakers, directors, producers, media company heads and things that were all in the Christian industry, Christian media industry. And so it was great to be able to get around them and to talk with some of them. It was a real blessing and an eye-opener. And there were a couple of things, whenever you go to a conference like this, I'm sure you've been to industry conferences or conventions or something. Whenever you go to something like this, you want to come away with one or two, nuggets, gold nuggets that you can take and, implement in your life, and hopefully you get better at what you do, at whatever it is that you went to the conference for in the first place. So I have a couple of those things, and I want to share them with you because they were inspirational to me, and I pray that they're inspirational to you too. And one of the things was that all of these people that were there, the speakers, I should say, have a very powerful witness for Christ. They are putting Christ out there in very powerful ways. They have some of these people have global outreaches and global audiences. And it's really amazing to see their work and just their everyday walking around, that they make a bold statement for Christ in whatever they do. And so that was a big thing for me. And also the fact that they're nobody special. They'll tell you this too. They're just like you and me and anybody watching this video. They're just regular folks who took the gifts that God gave them and took the dreams that God gave them and gave them to God and said, send me, And God is using them in very powerful ways, whether it's at a local level or a global level. And it's just an amazing thing to see God working in people's lives and the things that they are doing through that. So that was one of the things that really jumped out at me. And the other thing is this, and I hinted on it a little bit, and that is, no matter who you are, no matter how old you are, how young you are, how educated you are, or where you live, how much money you have or don't have, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. Because God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called, right? So what we need to do is take the dreams that God has given us and the abilities and the talents that God has given us and the goals and the plans and all of that God has given us, and give them all to Him every day. Say, God, take this, take it all. Here am I, send me. Like it says in Isaiah, here am I, send me. Use me for your glory. And yes, you have to do the work. God isn't going to just wave a magic wand and all of a sudden stuff happens. You have to do the work, and you have to develop your skills, and you have to get better at what you do every day. But God gives you the power to do that, and God will direct your steps. Yes, you have plans, but the Bible says God will direct your steps. So give it all to God. Give it all to God every day, and you will be amazed at what God can accomplish in your life. You do that. Give it to God every day. And there's nothing that you will not be able to accomplish. There's no one you will not be able to become. And there's nothing that God could not do through you and in you if you just do that. And remember, it doesn't have to be on a global scale. It could just, the impact that you need to make could be just right in your home. Or it could be in your school, or your church, or your workplace, or your community. Or maybe you're meant to have a global reach. Because the people that I saw at the film festival, Kendrick Brothers and John Grooters and Steve Cleary and people like that, they didn't start out having this, vision of this global outreach and this global influence. They just wanted to make movies for God. God used it in a mighty way, and he can do the same for you. So like I say, whether it's in your own home or whether it's on a global scale, if that's what God has for you, then don't limit him. Don't limit God with your own thinking and your own limitations. That puts up barriers to what he can do in your life. So, take those goals, take those dreams, take your plans and your skills and abilities and give it to God every day. And watch what he does in your life. Thank you. Take care. God bless.